So, are you thinking about taking IGCSE Combined Science? Well, you are in the perfect place. We are about to go on a guided tour to explore what this subject is all about and why it might just be the perfect choice for you.
You're probably asking yourself a few questions right now, like, is this the right subject for me? Or what am I actually going to learn? Hey, choosing your subjects is a big deal, but don't worry. We're going to break it all down for you, step by step. At its core, combined science is this incredible journey that weaves biology, chemistry, and physics into one single powerful story. It's designed to give you this amazing connected understanding of pretty much everything, from the tiny atoms in your phone to the vastness of space. So here's our game plan. First, we'll tackle what combined science actually is. Then we'll take a deep dive into the three main areas: biology, chemistry, and physics. And to wrap it all up, we'll look at exactly how you're assessed. Ready? Let's get started.
Okay, so first things first, what exactly is combined science? Well, it's so much more than just another class on your schedule. Think of it as your training ground for learning how to think like a scientist. Now, the official description says the course gives you a broad and balanced introduction to the three core sciences. And what that really means is the goal isn't to turn you into a specialist overnight. Nope. It's all about building a really solid all-around understanding. And this is the best part, seeing how all these subjects connect to explain the world we live in. And this is a really, really crucial point. This course isn't just about cramming facts for an exam. It's about building skills that are going to stick with you for life. Things like critical thinking, real problem solving, and figuring out how to investigate things for yourself. Honestly, these are tools that will be valuable no matter what you end up doing later on. All right, with those key skills in mind, let's jump into our first scientific adventure, biology. This is where we get to explore the absolutely incredible, mind-blowing world of living things. So in biology, you'll start super small, looking at the cells that are the basic building blocks of, well, everything that's alive. Then you'll zoom out to understand the bigger picture, how plants make their own food, how our bodies work to keep us going, and how life itself continues from one generation to the next. It's all about uncovering the amazing web that connects every single living thing on this planet. Next up, chemistry. Now, if biology is about what's alive, chemistry is about what everything is made of. It's kind of like being a detective for the material world, figuring out what stuff is and how it works. You'll start with the fundamentals, the atoms and elements that make up literally everything. You'll actually learn to speak the language of chemistry, using the famous periodic table as your dictionary. And then you get to the action, seeing how different substances react, transform, and even release energy. It's the chemistry that shapes our entire world, from the air we breathe to the water we drink. And our final stop on this scientific tour is physics. Physics is all about understanding the fundamental rules that run the entire universe, from how a ball flies through the air to how light travels from a distant star. In the world of physics, you'll get to uncover the invisible forces that control motion and pressure. You'll explore the core ideas of energy and power that drive, well, everything. You'll also dive into the fascinating world of waves, like light and sound, and you'll get to unlock the secrets behind electricity and the circuits that power our modern lives. Okay, so we've covered all the awesome stuff you're going to learn. The next big question is, how do you show what you know? Let's talk about how you're assessed. And hey, try not to think of it as just a test. It's your chance to really showcase everything you've learned. First thing to know is that there are two main paths you can take: core and extended. The core tier is really focused on the essential knowledge, and it's for students aiming for grades C to G. The extended tier, well, that's for students aiming for the top grades, all the way up to an A star, and it goes deeper into some of the more challenging ideas. So here's a quick peek at how the exams are set up. You'll have a multiple choice paper, a theory paper with longer, more structured questions, and a practical paper where you get to show off your hands-on lab skills. The paper numbers are different for core and extended, but this basic three-part structure is the same for everyone. Now, this is really fascinating, and it tells you so much about what this course values. Look at this. Only half of your assessment is about pure scientific knowledge. The other half, a huge 30%, is for problem solving and handling information, and another 20% is for your practical, hands-on, experimental skills. It's a really well-balanced approach. So here's the bottom line. IGCSE Combined Science isn't just about learning 3 different subjects. It's about developing a scientific way of thinking. It's a balanced, super engaging, and totally achievable course that gives you an incredible foundation no matter what you decide to do in the future. Fundoo Tutor is a personalized learning platform that helps students succeed in Cambridge, IB, and other international curriculums with expert mentorship, structured learning support, and engaging resources.